Hey class, so you've just talked about least common multiples. You were given an example with 2 and 15, where to find the least common multiple, I just list out the multiples of each number. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, blah, 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 all the way until I get to 30. I could keep going, 32, 34, blah, 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 blah. Then I go and I list the numbers for 15. 15 times 1 is 15, 15 times 2 is 30, 15 times 3 is 45, blah, 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 blah. What I'm looking for here is the smallest number that these two have in common. In this case, it looks like the least common multiple is 30. Okay, so why are we learning this, Ms. Schill? Well, we're going to apply this today to fraction problems. Whenever I give fractions to kids, I hear loads of crying. Oh, we hate fractions. The thing is, you shouldn't even be intimidated by them anymore. You have a calculator. However, we're just going to get rid of them so I don't have to hear a lot of crying. So what we're going to do for this is if we take a look at the denominators. Remember, my denominator is what's in the bottom. So I have 5/4. So one of my denominators is 4. I have 1/2, so 1 is 2. And if I think about 8 as a number, this is really 8 over 1, so 1. So I want to think of the least common multiple for 2 and 4. Alright, obviously counting by 2 is 2, 4. Counting by 4 is 4, 8. The smallest number I can think that these two share is 4. So since the least common multiple of these is 4, I am going to take that 4 and I'm going to multiply it on the left-hand side of the equation, and I'm also going to multiply it on the right-hand side of the equation. Keeping in mind that what I do to one side, I must also do to the other. Let me get this out of our way so we can. Okay, so with that in mind, now I'm going to distribute my 4. Remember, as a fraction, this is 4 over 1. I'm multiplying my numerator 4 and 5 together and my denominator 1 and 4 together. So what I end up with is 24ths x plus, and when I multiply over here, I've got 4 times 1, which is 4, and on the denominator 1 times 2, which is 2. And that's equal to 32. Now obviously, this can be reduced. We know that 20 divided by 4 is really the same thing as 5, and 4 divided by 2 is the same thing as 2. So we've got a new problem altogether here. 5x plus 2 equals 32. Now it's just a simple solving problem. I'm going to subtract 2 from either side. 5x is equal to 30. I'm going to divide by 5, and x is equal to 6.